Given the skyrocketing cost of homes, it is more important than ever for people to decide whether to buy a home or rent one. Both younger people and retirees who want to move face this challenging dilemma. Or hell, for anyone who might not have quite the resources or come up with a down payment. Not to mention costs, insurance, property taxes, maintenance, and the list goes on. In this video, we will go through some of the largest cities in the world with the most affordable rents. Let's get into the video. On number 10, Houston, Texas. With more than 7 million residents, the Houston metropolitan area, which includes the Woodlands and Sugarlands, is the 5th largest metro area in the country. Houston has some of the lowest apartment rents among cities with at least 1 million inhabitants, despite its enormous size. In Space City, the average monthly rent for all sizes of apartments is actually 4.4% less than the national average. When you consider everything the city and its surroundings have to offer, that's a great deal. The Houston Symphony, Space Center Houston, and the Houston Museum of Fine Arts are just a few of the cultural attractions in the city. The 6 major league teams in Houston are all professional, with the wide range of dining and entertainment options, not to mention the ethnic and cultural diversity of the metro area. Houston claims to be a global city is unassailable. The city of Houston owns a low median household income of $52,450 and poverty rate of 19.7%, which is roughly 1.5 times the Texas state rate of 13.6%, should be noted as 2 factors containing rents. On number 9, Indianapolis, Indiana. The center of Indianapolis Carmel Anderson metro area, Indianapolis, is aptly described as big city living without big city prices. Indy apartment rents are in fact 11.2% less expensive than the national average. The city of Butler and 2 Fortune 500 companies call Indiana's capital home, which also houses a number of colleges and universities. Indianapolis, also known as the Crossroads of America, is known for being a big family-friendly city. The Children's Museum of Indianapolis, the biggest museum of its kind in the world, is great for kids. We would be remiss if we failed to mention the city's famed cuisine. With so many excellent restaurants and microbreweries, Indianapolis has earned the moniker most underrated food city in the US. However, keep in mind that Indianapolis itself has some of the lowest apartment rents, thanks in part to the area's weaker economic situation. The city's median household income is only $49,661, with the national average is $65,712. Furthermore, the city's poverty rate of 15.8% is significantly higher than the metropolitan area 10.5% average. On number 8, Louisville, Kentucky. With a population of almost 1.3 million, the greater Louisville area is a sizable metro area that extends into Indiana and to the north, and the city in the middle of it all is known as Derby City, the gateway to the south, and the birthplace of Muhammad Ali has some of the most affordable rents in the city. In Louisville, the cost of rent is $1,038 on average per month, which is 11.3% less than the national average. With that reasonable sum, they can visit places of learning and culture like the Muhammad Ali Center, the Louisville Slugger Museum and Factory, and an abundance of old bourbon distilleries. If there is a criticism of the Louisville-Jefferson Country region, it is that both of its poverty rate 15.4% and the median income $54,853 are higher than those of Greater Louisville. These financial realities undoubtedly contribute to control of apartment rents. On number 7, Tucson, Arizona. Fast-growing both young people and retirees enjoying traveling to Tucson. The Sunbelt city is the perfect location for outdoors activities like hiking, mountain biking, and golfing due to the abundance of sunny days and dry weather. The University of Arizona also contributes to giving Arizona's second-largest city a college town atmosphere. And fortunately for renters of all ages, apartments can be found at rates that are affordable for students. Tucson's average rent is $955 per month, which is more than 18% less than the national average. However, it should be noted that the median household income in Tucson Metro is 14.5 lower than the national average. Additionally, the median household income in Tucson proper is only $44,365, or nearly a third less than the national average. The city's low apartment rent are also a result of the poverty rate, which is 19.1 versus 13.5 for the state of Arizona. On number 6, Cincinnati, Ohio. Skyline, the Chili's loaded chili bowl, is reasonably priced, but Cincinnati's apartment rents might be even more affordable. In Queen City, the average monthly rent is $944. That is 19.3% less than the US average. However, affordable rents are only a small component of the generally low housing costs in this large metro area. In fact, general housing costs are more than 20% lower in the greater Cincinnati region, which includes the neighboring states of Kentucky and Indiana. Given that this metro area has more than 2.2 million residents and offer a wide range of big city events and attractions, affordable rent is also a plus. The Cincinnati Symphony Orchestra, a aforementioned Skyline Chili chain of fast food restaurants, and the Ultimate Underground Queen City Tour are just a few of the available options. And of course, there is Cincinnati's status as a major sports city. On number 5, Birmingham, Alabama. Birmingham, the hub of the Birmingham-Hoover metro area, offers residents below-average prices for a wide range of goods and services. People can save money on a lot of costs when compared to what the average American pays, whether we're talking about groceries, transportation, or healthcare. These savings are most noticeable in housing costs, which are overall 21.2% lower than the national average. That partly results from rents being reasonably priced. The typical apartment rents for $240 less per month, or 20.5% less than the US average. However, there are drawbacks to the low apartment rents. The median household income in Birmingham Metro is 11.2% less than the national average. The median household income in Birmingham itself is even lower, at $36,753. Last but not least, the poverty rate in the city proper is 25.2% compared to the 15.5% for the state of Alabama. On number 4, Memphis, Tennessee. In Memphis, it would be an understatement to say that the real estate is inexpensive. Memphis rents the typical apartment for about $267 a month, less than the national average, which is a saving of nearly 23%. Average home prices for those looking to settle down are around $273,400, which would make the residents of most expensive US cities scream. The local economy was severely damaged by the pandemic recession, but things are finally starting to improve. The metro area's unemployment rate, which extends into Mississippi and Arkansas, has decreased from a peak of 13% in April 2020 to 6.3%. The cheapest rents frequently coincide with higher poverty rate and below average median household incomes. As was mentioned with some of the other cities on the list, Memphis' median household income of $43,794 is considerably less than the national average of $65,712. On number 3, St. Louis, Missouri. The St. Louis metropolitan area, which extends into Illinois neighboring state, offers big city amenities at affordable prices. Major League Sports undoubtedly helped the city gain national attention, but 3 national research universities, a sizable number of significant corporate headquarters, and an acclaimed symphony orchestra put St. Louis in a unique position when it comes to the benefits residents receive in exchange for affordable apartment rent. The metro area's median household income is higher than the US average, thanks to the presence of so many important corporations and universities. But even though the average apartment in St. Louis costs 24.2% less to rent than the national average, this part of the metro area. On number 2, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. For its size, Oklahoma's largest city offers prices that are remarkably low. In this municipal region, whether we're talking about Oklahoma City's proper or its metro area, which includes Norman and Edmond, pretty much everything is a relative bargain. And if you rent, this is especially true. Oklahoma City average rent for a one-bedroom apartment is $873 per month, which is more than 25% less than the national average. In fact, the city's unusually low overall housing cost, which lags behind the national average by almost 30%, are a result of the low rent. The reason Oklahoma City has some of the nation's lowest apartment rents is because the city median household income, $55,492, is lower than that of the metro area around it. The poverty rate in Oklahoma. On number 1, Buffalo, New York. Buffalo, New York has the lowest apartment rents of any American city with a metro area population of more than 1 million people. Architectural marvels like the Art Deco Buffalo City Hall and the Martin House by Frank Lloyd Wright serves as a reminder of the city's illustrious past to both locals and visitors. The Rust Belt city's affordability today is due in part to its sharp decline from its early 20th century's peak. Buffalo's citywide median household income is only $40,843. In the meantime, the poverty rate is 28.8%, which is higher than New York State's 13% rate. With this, we have come to the close of this episode. Let us know your favorite city through the comment section. If you haven't subscribed yet to our channel, make sure you do before you leave. Also, don't forget to hit the like button. See you soon in one of our next videos. Adios.